Hello and welcome to the Online Quiz League Pop Culture Challenge Season 11, Week 4. I'm Ian Aitkenhead and I'm joined today by Collette Lee, Eleanor Ayres, George Twigg and Tony Bennett. The first thing I'm going to do is share the scorer. The players all know how this works, but for the benefit of anyone who's not familiar, 30 seconds on your own questions, 3 seconds as they go down the line. Please keep your hands in view at all times, and please do feel free to police this yourselves, because I will be looking at the questions more than at your hands. Best of luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Let's start then with round 1, question 1 to Collette. The singles The Girl Is Mine and Say, Say, Say were collaborations between Paul McCartney and which pop star who had hits with Bad and Thriller?
Michael Jackson.
It is indeed Michael Jackson. Collette. A number of key players from the victorious England women's team at Euro 2022 were not part of the squad who repeated the feat in 2025. This included which goalkeeper, who announced her international retirement after losing her place in the starting lineup to Hannah Hampton. She was named BBC Sports Personality of the Year in 2023.
I will have to pass.
Okay, Eleanor.
Earps.
It is Mary Earps. And Collette, your third question. What US TV comedy drama starred America Ferrera as the title character, who is hired as a PA to the Playboy editor of a high-end fashion magazine? The series was based on a phenomenally successful Colombian telenovela, whose storyline spawned over 30 adaptations worldwide.
Is this Ugly Betty?
This is Ugly Betty. Or Yo Soy Betty La Fea. Eleanor, over to you. Korean beauty, or K-beauty, has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. Despite its French name, which K-beauty brand is headquartered in Seoul and owned by Amore Pacific? Its flagship collection is its Waterbank line, which uses blue hyaluronic acid and deep-sea algae to hydrate the skin. Ten seconds.
Coco de Mer.
It's not Coco de Mer. George.
Not a chance. Pass.
Tony.
Pass.
Colette.
I'll pass as well.
Okay. This is La Neige. Eleanor, second question. What is the shared surname of sibling gospel singers BB and Cece, who between them have won 23 Grammy Awards since 1988? In the UK, BB is best known for featuring on Eternal's 1997 chart topper, I Want to Be the Only One.
Winans.
Winans is correct. And your third question. Which veteran TV presenter left BBC One's Rip Off Britain at the end of 2024 after 15 years hosting the show? In 2023, this former newsreader and Come Dancing host became the oldest person to compete in a full series of Strictly Come Dancing, aged 79.
Angela Rippon.
It is Angela Rippon. George. The Diary of a CEO is a podcast by which English businessman? Launched in 2017, it has over 700 episodes where guests share insights on what it takes to be an entrepreneur.
Bartlett.
It is Stephen Bartlett. While the main character and her family are Australian cattle dogs, many other dog breeds populate the world of Bluey. What breed is Chloe, one of Bluey's best friends? Appropriately, Chloe's house number is shown to be 101.
Hmm.
Ten seconds.
Is a room dog a thing?
It may be, but it's not this thing. Tony.
Dalmatian.
A Dalmatian,
Oh,
yes.
bloody hell, of course.
And George, your third question. First released in 2006, what game sees letter tiles emptied out of a distinctively shaped bag, with players racing to grab them and assemble crossword-style words? Not words with thrones.
Going for
Collette.
bananagrams here.
It is
Banana.
bananagrams, yes. Of the Goopink released after his untimely death, where his performance was pieced together from deleted scenes and outtakes.
Sellers.
It is Peter Sellers. As used in a well-known meme from Limmy's show, where a shirtless man repeats, "She's turned the wings against us," what kind of people are referred to by the Scottish dialect word wings?
Children.
Children is right, yes. And your third question. The last decade has seen an explosion of US fast food chains on the British high street. Now with over 180 locations, which American burger chain first arrived in 2013? Founded by husband and wife Janie and Jerry Morrell, the chain is named for Jerry and his sons.
Five Guys.
Is correct, yes. End of the round then. Tony has 4, Collette and Eleanor 3, George has 1. George yet to use a bonus attempt. Tony, Eleanor and Collette have each used 1. Round 2, question to Collette. Every April since 1977, the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield has played host to the World Championship of which sport?
Table tennis.
It is not table tennis. George?
Snooker.
It is snooker. Which American singer won the Grammy Award for Best Gospel Vocal Performance Female 4 times during the 1980s? She found mainstream pop success in the 90s with her version of Big Yellow Taxi and the international hit Baby Baby.
Amy Grant.
It is Amy Grant, yes. And your third question. With Sellers unavailable, which American actor played the title character in 1968's Inspector Clouseau? As well as starring in Edward Scissorhands, Glengarry Glen Ross and Argo, he won an Academy Award for his role in Little Miss Sunshine.
Arkin.
It is Alan Arkin. Eleanor. Blank Check is a podcast about filmographies, with each miniseries focusing on the work of one director. The most recent miniseries, We Need to Pod About Castfin, concerned the works of which filmmaker? Films covered include her 1999 debut Ratcatcher and 2025's Die My Love. Ten seconds.
Chloe Zhao.
Not Chloe
Pass.
Zhao. George.
Pass.
Tony?
Lynn
And
Ramsey.
It is Lynn Ramsey, yes. Eleanor. What Colombian-born actress got her start on the telenovela Acapulco Body and Soul? She later became the highest paid woman on US television in the early 2010s, playing Gloria Delgado Pritchett in the
Vergara.
sitcom Modern Family. Is Sofia Vergara? A school friend of Bluey, Honey is which breed of hunting dog? Snoopy is a famous fictional example of this breed.
Beagle.
Beagle is right. It's an English beagle, but beagle was all I needed. George. Which K-beauty brand became one of these and producing them for wider use? Popular collections from this brand include the moisturizing Ceramidin and soothing Citapair.
Pass.
Okay, Tony.
Pass. Pass.
Eleanor.
I will also
Collette.
pass.
Okay. This is Dr. Jart, or Dr. Jart Plus. George. Which Lionesses midfielder announced her international retirement after England's Euro 2022 victory? Her 161 appearances are the second highest of any England player, and after retiring, she won the 2022 series of
Jill
Find a
Scott.
Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It is Jill Scott. And your third question. Unsurprisingly, there are numerous Scottish dialect words which apply to bad weather. One of these is what word, which, when capitalized, indicates a chilly European sea, but in lowercase is a synonym
Baltic.
for freezing. Baltic is right. Tony. In 2022, Gwyneth Paltrow released a bright yellow heart-shaped sex toy named Heartthrob as part of which wellness and lifestyle brand, which she founded in 2008?
Something like Goop.
It is not something like Goop, it is exactly Goop, yes. Which journalist wrote the young adult book series Diary of a Chav? Since 2025, she has been a judge on MasterChef, having appeared as a regular critic on the show since 2013.
Ooh. Grace Dent.
It is Grace Dent. And your third question. New Moon Over Jamaica was a collaboration between Paul McCartney and which country singer, whose notable songs include
Johnny
Walk the
Cash.
Line and Ring of Fire? Johnny Cash is right. So 2 rounds down. Tony has 7, Collette 6, Eleanor 5, and George. Back to you, Collette, for round 3. Until 2022, which English model and actress was the co-owner and creative director of sex toy company Laura DiCarlo? Known for roles in Suicide Squad and Paper Towns, she promoted their product on Instagram with the caption, "Whoever said diamonds are a girl's best friend never had the right vibrator."
Cara Delevingne.
It is Cara Delevingne, yes. McDonald's and Burger King dominate the UK fast food scene, but which US burger chain began its British expansion with a Reading branch in 2021? Menu items include the Baconator, made with the brand's signature square beef patties, and the Frosty frozen dessert.
Oh, Frosty. This is Wendy's, I think.
It is indeed. And your third question. The Diary of a Drug Fiend is a 1922 novel by which occultist and founder of the spiritualist movement Thelema? The book is believed to be based on the author's own struggle with heroin addiction.
Crowley.
Sorry, say again?
Crowley.
It is Aleister Crowley, yes.
Okay.
Go to occultist. Eleanor. Snooker's World Championship, along with the UK Championship and the Masters, completes the set of tournaments collectively known by what name? The same term can describe the 2000 Guineas, Derby and St Leger in horse racing, or the Monaco Grand Prix, Indianapolis 500 and 24 Hours of Le Mans in motorsport.
Triple Crown.
Triple Crown is right. What was the title of the second Clouseau movie starring Peter Sellers in the role? Uniquely, the title of this 1964 installment does not include the words Pink Panther, and instead refers both to the method of its central murder and Clouseau's haphazard approach to solving the crime. Ten seconds.
Pass.
Okay, George.
Yes.
Tony?
A Shot in the Dark.
It is A Shot in the Dark. In Scottish dialect, a piece refers to what common generic food item? These packed lunch staples are the subject of a classic Scottish comedy song, which imagines mothers tossing geely pieces to their children from the windows of high-rise council flats.
Sandwich.
It is a sandwich, yes. George. The Black Check miniseries Pod Times at Ridgemont Cast covered the works of which filmmaker? It included her films Look Who's Talking and Clueless. Ten seconds.
Catherine Bigelow.
That's not. Eleanor.
Pass.
Tony?
I'm going to pass.
And Collette?
Is it Amy Ackerling?
It's not.
It's Amy, though.
and-
I know it's Amy. That was.
I couldn't
not
remember the
Ackerling,
last
it's
name
Heckling.
precisely.
Heckling.
Heckling.
Oh,
I was
nah.
thinking it's Heckling or Heckling thing.
And it's unlucky.
So I'm gonna miss.
George, your second question. Which Northern Irish broadcaster is the only current Rip Off Britain presenter to have been part of the show since its 2009 launch? A regular face on daytime TV since the 80s, she hosted Pebble Mill at 1 and her own open house, as well as being one of ITV's Loose Women.
Nolan.
Not Nolan. Eleanor.
Pass.
Okay, Tony?
Hunterford?
It is Gloria Hunniford, yes.
I had Gloria. For some reason, I'm only doing first names today.
And George, your third question. Sisters Erica and Tracina Atkins Campbell perform as which musical duo, whose accolades include Grammys for Best Gospel Performance and Best Contemporary Soul Gospel Album? In the UK, they're best known for their 2000 hit Shackles Praise You.
Hmm.
Ten seconds.
Patson Small.
It's not Eleanor.
Pass.
Tony.
Pass.
And Collette.
Mary Mary?
They are Mary Mary.
Again, I could sing you the song, but I couldn't tell you the name.
Tony. First released in 1989, which party game sees players try to get their teammates to guess a secret word without using 5 banned words on their card? It differs from Articulate by specifying words that cannot be used.
Taboo?
Taboo is right. Which K-beauty brand offers skincare products infused with the traditional Korean medicine of hanbang? Its viral Relief Sun sunscreen uses rice extract and is claimed to combine well with layers of makeup, as well as protecting the skin.
Inner Beauty.
It is not. Eleanor.
Pass.
George.
Pass.
Collette. This is, you got the beauty right, Beauty of Joseon.
Ah.
Okay.
And your third question. Bluey's school friend Snickers is which breed of dog? In his first appearance, he has difficulty making a long jump, explaining, "Look at my little legs." Slinky from Toy Story is the same breed and has similar difficulty jumping.
Dachshund?
Dachshund is right, yes. Could also have taken sausage dog, Wiener dog, badger dog, dachshund or doxy. End of round 3. Tony has 11, Collette has 10, Eleanor 7 and George 4. George and Eleanor 1 bonus attempt each, Tony 3 and Collette 4. Collette, back to you for round 4. The Blank Check miniseries Pods in the Cast covered the works of which filmmaker? It included his films Poetic Justice, Four Brothers and Too Fast, Too Furious.
It's not coming to me. I'll have to pass.
Okay, Eleanor.
Pass.
George
Pass.
and Tony.
Pass.
This is John Singleton.
Um,
Collect your second question. Which other Amore Pacific K-beauty brand uses snail mucin in their skincare products, including Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence? The company claims the ingredient heals breakouts and soothes irritation.
we all need to study up on our K-beauty, but I will pass here too.
Okay, Eleanor.
Pass.
George.
Pass.
Tony.
Pass.
Yeah, this is Cosrx or Cosrx. And collect your third question. In Scottish dialect, especially in Glasgow, the name of what culinary ingredient refers generally to any fizzy soft drink, especially one sold in a 2-litre plastic bottle. Some fizzy drinks are flavoured with this pungent ingredient, and the word may also refer colloquially to the colour of iron brew.
Ginger?
Ginger is right, yes.
Oh. Including.
Eleanor. Which Mexican-inspired fast food chain has seen a rapid expansion in the UK, with there now being over 140 restaurants nationwide? Named for its founder with the forename Glenn, it is known for offerings such as the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is right. Which 2015 game, a winner of the Spiel des Jahres award, is played by 2 teams, with one player providing teammates with single-word clues to help them work out where on a grid their secret agents are located?
Codenames?
It is Codenames, yes. And your third question. Diary of a Rock and Roll Star is a first-hand account of which English band's 1972 US tour? Written by lead singer Ian Hunter and released in June 1974, the book reveals the gritty realities of life on tour, contrasting with its glamorous title. Ten seconds.
Mud.
Not Mud. George.
Procol Harum.
Not Procol Harum. Tony.
Pass.
And Collette.
I will pass as well.
I think the members of this band were all young dudes.
Hmm.
Oh.
Not the
Not the
hoople.
Hoople.
The Hoople, bloody hell.
George, your questions. Snooker's The Masters, an invitational tournament open to the world's top 16 ranked players, takes place at which North London venue? The site of the world's first regular television broadcast in 1936, it has also hosted the PDC World Darts Championship since 2008.
Alexandra Palace.
Alexandra Palace is correct. Could of course have accepted Ali Pali. 4 5 Seconds was a collaboration between Paul McCartney, Rihanna, and which controversial rapper whose albums include Graduation and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? McCartney also collaborated with him on the track Only One.
Kanye West.
Kanye West is correct. And your third question. In 2021, which musician and actress partnered with Bellessa to release a branded vibrator? Coming to fame starring opposite the Jonas Brothers in the Disney Channel film Camp Rock, her top 10 hits in the UK include Skyscraper, Heart Attack, and a featured vocal on Clean Bandit's Solo.
Miley Cyrus.
It's not Miley Cyrus. Eleanor.
Abrams?
Not Abrams. Tony.
Pass.
And Collette.
I'll pass as well.
It is Demi Lovato.
Okay.
Tony, your questions. What 2002 Venezuelan telenovela concerned a young woman who accidentally undergoes artificial insemination during a hospital checkup? It was loosely adapted into an English language series of the same name in the 2010s, starring Gina Rodriguez, which parodied cliches of the genre.
Um, Surprise.
It's not. Eleanor.
Jane the Virgin.
It is Jane the Virgin,
Ah.
yes. A mainstay of the 2022 team and Lionesses captain at the 2023 World Cup, which England defender missed Euro 2025 following an injury-ravaged domestic season. Retiring from international competition last autumn, she continues to captain Chelsea.
Williamson.
Not Williamson. George.
Millie Bright.
Millie Bright, it is, yes. Which TV presenter replaced Angela Rippon on Rip Off Britain at the start of 2025, having previously presented BBC Breakfast from 2012 to 2021? She's also known for competing in triathlons, representing Great Britain for her age group. Ten seconds.
The name. I'm trying to think of. Fern Cotton.
It's not. Eleanor.
Pass.
George.
Pass.
And Collette. It is Louise Minchin.
Okay.
So 1 round to go. Collette and Tony, 11 each. Eleanor 10 and George 7. 3 bonus steps for Eleanor, George and Tony, and 4 for Collette. Round 5 questions back to Collette. On Bluey, yellow-coated next-door neighbour Lucky and dark blue-coated French-Canadian tourist Jean-Luc are both which popular breed? A puppy of this breed appears in adverts for Andrex toilet roll.
Golden Retriever.
It is not. Eleanor.
Labrador.
Labrador, yes. Strictly Labrador Retriever, but Labrador's all I need. Golden Retriever, I'm told, I cannot accept.
Oh no.
And Collette. Which English journalist has been part of Rip Off Britain's presenting team since 2011, replacing Jenny Bond at the start of the show's 3rd series? She hosted the BBC's 9 o'clock news from 1984 to 87, before leaving for ITN, where she frequently hosted news at 10 until 2001.
I will have to pass here.
George.
Selena Scott.
It's not. Tony.
Stewart.
It's not. Eleanor.
Pass. I was going to say Stuart as well.
It's Julia Somerville.
Ah.
And Collette, your 3rd question. Which 1984 board game sees players come up with their own definitions for obscure words, gaining points if they can fool their opponents into thinking their definition is the correct one? In 1993, a Beyond version was released, adding new categories, rules, and words to the original.
Balderdash.
Balderdash is absolutely right.
Perfect.
Eleanor. Another retiree following Euro 2022 was which striker, who remains the Lionesses' record goal scorer with 52. She has since moved into broadcasting and is a leading pundit for the BBC's coverage of women's football.
Scott.
Not Scott. George.
Ellen White.
It is Ellen White, yes. Inside Thing, Let 'Em In, was a collaboration between Paul McCartney and which Scottish singer, who won Eurovision with Boom Bang a Bang and also worked with Take That on Relight My Fire?
Lulu.
Lulu is correct. And your 3rd question. In 2016, which American heavy metal band collaborated with Love Honey to release a range of 8 sex toys? Products included the Girls, Girls, Girls 10-function bullet vibrator and the Dr. Feelgood 7-function vibrator. 10 seconds.
Metallica.
Not Metallica. Tony.
Pass.
Collette.
Motley Crue.
It is Motley Crue, yes.
Okay.
That's a much better answer because it's the right one, but it's much more sensible.
George, over to you. Described as a millennial telenovela, what Mexican Netflix series starred Cecilia Suarez as protagonist Paulina, who simultaneously manages both of her family's businesses? The show's title is the name shared by these two businesses, a floristry shop and a cabaret.
Pass.
Okay, Tony.
Pass.
Eleanor
Pass.
and Collette.
Yes.
Okay. This is called House of Flowers or Casa de las Flores. George. The Peter Sellers Pink Panther movies were directed by which American? Married to Julie Andrews for 41 years until his death in 2010, he worked with her on 8 films, including 10, SOB, and Victor Victoria.
Pass.
Okay, Tony.
Pass.
Eleanor
Pass.
and Collette.
I will pass.
It was Blake Edwards. George, your third question. Major US fried chicken brands Dave's Hot Chicken and Raising Cane's are expanding into the UK. But which Louisiana chain was here first, now with over 100 UK locations? Since 2019, this brand has contested the chicken sandwich wars with its rival Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes.
Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen is correct.
This is how I found out Raising Cane's is coming to the UK.
Exciting news.
And Tony. Which gospel singer and choir leader has won a total of 20 Grammy Awards since 1997 for albums including Losing My Religion and The New Nation Project? He has also had mainstream chart success in the US with songs including Looking for You, Lean on Me, and I Smile.
Robinson.
Not Robinson. Eleanor.
Pass.
Collette.
I will pass.
And George.
Pass.
This is Kirk Franklin. The Blank Check miniseries Pod and Basket Cast covered the works of which filmmaker? It included her films The Secret Life of Bees and The Woman King. Ten seconds.
No, I can't get there. Robinson.
Not Robinson. Eleanor.
Pass.
Collette. And George.
Pass.
This is Gina Prince Bythewood.
Ooh, listen.
And finally, the most prestigious snooker tournament held outside the UK is the Masters tournament named for which most populous city in China? Its 24 invitees comprise the world's top 16 players, the top 4 Chinese players outside that ranking, and 4 Chinese wildcards.
Shanghai.
The answer is Shanghai. So at the end of the quiz, congratulations to Collette, who wins with 13,
Well done.
Anna and Tony close behind with 12, and George with 9.
Well played,
done.
everyone.
Right.
Really good game. Okay, shout them out. Which original Grey's Anatomy cast member became a real-life doctor in 2025 after receiving an honorary doctorate from Dartmouth College? She played Dr. Christina Yang between...
Sandra.
Sandra
Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
Yeah, Sandra Oh.
I was going down the wrong route until that point.
What unappetizing name is given to the American snack, which traditionally sees peanut butter spread on a celery stick and then adorned with a row of raisins?
Ants on a log.
It is Ants on a Log. Released in 2003, what PlayStation 2 webcam accessory allowed
The
players
iToy.
to... iToy is right, yes. This device Play came bundled with the device, which included the game Wishy Washy, where players would clean windows to the music of George Formby. In a Late Night with Seth Meyers interview, which star of Rev and The White Lotus revealed he was once accidentally sent a 7-figure paycheck not meant
Tom
for him.
Hollander.
Hollander, yeah.
Tom Hollander, that, yes, meant for a similarly named superhero actor. First spread by the Believe It or Not section of NME magazine, a ridiculous UK urban legend claimed that Blockbusters presenter Bob Holness had played the iconic saxophone riff on which 70s
Baker
song?
Street.
Baker Street, yeah.
Baker Street, it is. Jockey Brian Fletcher rode Red Rum to Grand National victories in 1973 and 74, but which Irishman was in the saddle for the horse's third victory in 1977?
Pat Taff?
Sorry?
Pat Taff?
It's not.
No, I know this.
No, it is Tommy Stack.
Yeah.
In 2018, a satirical conspiracy theory spread on the internet, claiming that which broad group of animals aren't real? It claimed the US
Yes.
government had... Sorry?
Birds.
Birds, absolutely right.
Yeah.
Birds are real.
Birds aren't real. To stop Trivial Pursuit plagiarizing him, trivia author Fred L. Worth planted a false fact in one of his quiz books, stating that Philip was the first name of the detective from TV's Columbo. Sure enough, the game fell for the copyright trap. But what is Lieutenant Columbo's actual forename?
Greg? Or is that a guy I know? Maybe that's a guy I know. No, not Greg.
Bill.
Not Bill Columbo, it is Frank Columbo.
Frank.
Frank Columbo.
Originating in Lithuania and a regular advertiser on podcasts, what is the UK's most used virtual private network, or VPN? Its logo is a blue circle with the outline of a white mountain.
NordVPN.
Nord.
It is NordVPN. But we don't want questions about VPN. We want a question that's NTB. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just remember this is still being recorded. Welcome to the Season 11 blooper reel of Podcast Challenge. Okay, I'm going to paste this in the Zoom chat. Let's have your best guesses for this. In the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's first 5 seasons, how many times were the housewives shown saying sorry to each other? Okay. Tony, 2,345, I'm afraid, puts you in 4th place. Oh, hang on. Do maths.
Just mean you've got to do maths.
Yeah. George, 2 puts you in 3rd place.
Oh.
So we're left with Collette, who said 155, and Eleanor, who says 465. And I can tell you that one of you is exactly 106 sorries out. The correct answer is 261, so well done, Collette.
Oh, sorry. I mean, well done.
Well done. Thank you very much for reading, Ian.
Yes, thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank
so much
you.
for reading. It was a
Guys.
pleasure.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah,
Good luck
Great
the
job,
rest of the
everyone.
season.
See you soon.
likewise. Cheers.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye-bye.